Tell us about your first teacher.
My first teacher,
What you learned.
besides my father, who taught me how to box, was Sensei Alvarado from Austin, Texas. He was born on the east side, or he was raised on the east side of town, which was predominantly Mexican American or Chicano. And at the time, as a little boy, I was always getting beat up in school, almost every day of my life. And when I got to high school, I had a hard time in high school. I was getting picked on by bullies all the time. It's always a bully. And one of my friends happened to be his cousin, Alfred Campos. And Alfred had told me he had a cousin had just come back from the Navy who was stationed in Japan, who learned karate. So I approached Mr. Alvarado at that time, and I asked him if I could study karate under him. He was teaching at the Zavala Elementary School in the gymnasium, which is next door to the Pan American Recreation Center on the east side of Austin, Texas. So he said no, I was too young. Well, a few months later, I was walking through the corridor in high school, Johnston High School, and these guys came and grabbed me and threw me into the lockers. I was a skinny runt at 14. I just turned 14. Alvarado Sensei had seen it, where they threw me against the lockers, and they started laughing at me. And he told me to come to his class, but bring my father since I was a kid. I was 14. So Sensei Alvarado, I went and watched their class. That changed my whole life. When he took off his civilian clothes and put on that gi, he was like Superman to me. This man could move. This was hardcore, brutal, disciplined, rigorous activity that got me interested. And I was not good at baseball, football, twiddlywinks, whatever, you name it. Kickball, nobody wanted me. They wanted the little fat guy, not the little skinny, scrawny guy back then. So I got into karate. I remember the gi that I bought, it was $5. It was made out of 100% cotton. It was yellow. After you wash it, it turns white. The patch was like 50 cents. The Soryu, All Japan Soryu Karate Federation patch. His classes were $1.50 a month, but this was real hard training. Man, we trained 4 hours a class. Sensei Alvarado was the most instrumental, most influential teacher that I've ever had in my life. And you know what? He now comes to our classes on Sundays, and he's going to be 67 years old. This is the legendary Grandmaster Alvarado of Soryu Karate. And to him, I am grateful to have got into the martial arts when I did. And I wish him a long life, and God bless him.